Okay, we're good. We're going.
So today we're going to be making ramen and ravioli in the microwave. So, you're going to need some water and your package of ramen and a large bowl, a slotted spoon because I cannot stand the juice in mine, and a measuring cup. Now, I always use warm water so it takes less time to boil. So you need 2 cups of water. Okay, so we have the water and we pour it into the large glass bowl. And now we're going to put it in the microwave. And it takes, to boil the water in the microwave, it can take from 5 to 7 minutes. And our microwave is really warm, so we do it for 5 minutes. Meanwhile, we're going to start on our ravioli. Chef Boyardee. And since it's just a can, we use one of these size pans. And this is the smallest, we don't use the smallest, we use the next to the smallest. See there? This one's slightly bigger. And for this, we're going to need a can opener as well. And your can of ravioli and your little pot. And a spoon or fork of some kind so you can stir it. First, from top, clip the can opener in, and then we open the can of ravioli. Ignore the chocolate pan. So Eddie, are you hungry? You better be hungry. By the way, Eddie's going to be making this too. So I use this fork. We're going to use this fork. And since we do not like cans in our ravioli, we're going to take the lid out. You really shouldn't touch the lid, but I'm going to anyways. And then we put the can of ravioli into the pot. And you've got to scrape everything out of there, because sometimes it stays on the side of the jar, and that's not delicious. Because then you don't get your ravioli. When you mash it up down in the pot, you need to turn it on. I know, that's Scarface. And so now, we look at this little thingy and I put it on medium heat so that it'll cook faster, and then it'll start to bubble and you need to stir it so it does not stick to the pot. Meanwhile, I'm going to wash out the can so that we can recycle it, because recycling is good for you. Same here. Okay. Scarface, watch the food. Okay. Okay, give me the camera. So as you can see, this is our apartment kitchen. It's beautiful, is it not? And meanwhile, we just got a new phone to set up and it's not going so well. And yeah. So Scarface is going to take the fork and she's going to stir. Is Scarface a girl or a guy? We're never quite sure. I'm just going to call her she. Scarface, is that alright? Can I call you she? Okay. Oh, and put the can opener away. It's always good to put the can opener away. So, I'm going to see if I can find my chopsticks because I like to eat ramen with chopsticks. Although, sad this for me, I think we accidentally threw them out. That is disappointing. So instead, I will just use a spoon. And then I will need a bowl. Because I don't need it out of the big glass bowl. Okay, Scarface, you don't have to constantly stir. Oh, jeez. So Scarface is still stirring for some reason. I told her she doesn't have to stir all the way, but apparently she doesn't like to listen. And Scarface, what you want to do is you want to get the noodles in the sauce as well. Not just like, get the ones on the side too so they can have even heat time. Scarface is an MB at cooking. Okay, Scarface, take the camera for me real quick. It's time for me to continue my next lesson. So now the water is boiled. So now we open the package. Like me, I like noodles that are large, so I do not crack the package open and break the noodles apart. Instead, I just destroy the package, trying to get the spice out of the bottom. Here it is, spice. I usually make a whole package just because I don't like to halve things. And sometimes, if you heat it too much, and you put the spice in, it'll make a spice volcano, which is really fun to watch, but not so fun to clean up. So now we stir the spice in, so that it does not just get on part of your noodles, because then your noodles suck. And I don't like sucky noodles. Now we put the noodles in. And as you can see, there will still be little sprinkles of noodles. But for the most part, it's just a giant big thing of noodles. And I usually like tap the thing down just real quick. Okay. Then we put it in. And my microwave does it for 3 minutes. But some will even put it in for 4. And then we wait. So basically what I've done with my cooking, since our microwave is so hot, I usually like do it for 3/4 of the time, I think.
I think we should probably...
Usually 3/4 of the time or half.
I think we can probably turn down the heat.
No, you don't turn down the heat, Scarface. I'll take the thing for it. I'll take the camera and then you can test it with your finger to see if it's done.
Oh, it's bubbling, so...
Just because it's bubbling does not mean it's done. You have to actually stick your finger in there. Like, you have to open up a noodle and stick your finger in the meat. Hold on, I've got to start it again. Okay. Scarface is now gonna...
Yep, it's done.
Are you sure? Did you stick your finger all the way in the meat? Because when you get to the center, sometimes it's too hot. Or too cold, actually. Because I've often had that experience. And then that just tastes good. Don't blame me if your meal is sad. Blame Scarface. So that took us roughly 8 minutes to cook. Usually mine takes 10 minutes, but hey. And now I'm gonna go back to my room. Okay, now you turn the heat off. This is the heat. Turn it off. And then take the pot off the heat source. Move it to the back burner, because I need to use the other burner, because that's where I put my ramen. And we go back to watching the ramen cook. And the snowman. How ironic. And how Scarface is going to get her bowl and her fork. Even though she could just use the fork that she's got over there. And she's going to set the bowl down. And she's going to take the fork and she's going to scrape the food into the bowl. Or not. Okay, she's apparently does not like sauce. You can't smell it, but I can, and it smells pretty darn delicious. Everything in this kitchen smells delicious.
Pick this up.
No, that's a clean bowl. Put it on the little thing that we have there for that purpose. Now I've got to wash this bowl out. I don't want ravioli sauce. in my ramen bowl. Because sauce pasta and noodle pasta do not go together. I'm sorry. Okay, look, it's time for us to check our noodles. Scarface, can you set the bowl down and help me for a second? Thank you. So now we go in here, we stir our noodles. I flip mine over because then they cook both on both sides. And we stir them around so that the spice can get on them. Close the microwave and we 30-second it. For other people it can take up to a minute. And so, dang it. Hold on. I got chocolate nice too. That's not good. And for some people they may take this time to clean up. We don't. We just clean up like 2 days later. Because this is after all our kitchen. We can do more. But that's usually not recommended by most people. Okay, it's done. We stir it once more. And then we get our oven mitts and we take it out. Because the bowl is going to be hot because it's been in the microwave for about 15 minutes. Okay. Moment of truth. And then we sit it down and then we get it into our bowl and then we're done. Okay, turn the camera off now.